So your mower starts just fine. It mows most of your yard, half your yard, whatever, until it gets hot, and it dies, and it won't start back. I'm gonna show you how to fix it. What is up, guys? Welcome back. Check it out. Today we're going to address that mower. It just runs rough with the idle, but for me, I've got way too much yard for my riding mower. I mow it way too much for what that thing should be doing. So every other year I've got to replace the coils, and odds are that's what your problem is too. If it starts up perfectly fine, it works until it gets hot, it dies, and it won't start again, it's probably your coil. And I'll show you where to get that, how to put it on, and it's real easy. Real quick, there's some other symptoms. Let me make sure I get them all for you. Misfire, which mine usually doesn't do that, but it got a little worse this time, and I'll show it to you right here. Alright, you can hear the misfire. Stall when hot, what I was talking about. Won't restart, that's what mine does. Vibration or shake because it's misfiring. Loss of power, so mine's leaving lines between the blades now, because as it bogs down, it's misfiring, it's not cutting right. Poor fuel. Now, real quick, before we throw this thing on, before you go spend the money on it, this is gonna sound crazy and silly, but there's one thing you gotta check. There's something that has the same exact symptoms out there. You need to go out and check your gas cap. You take your gas cap, it's made to vent. Turn it over, make sure it's got a vent hole, it's not clogged up, or a vent system, and air can get through there. If not, when your engine's running, it builds up too much back pressure, kills your engine. You get the same exact result. Another way you can test that is when you're cutting your grass and it always dies halfway through. Just loosen that gas cap a little bit and let it vent. See if you can cut all your grass and don't have the same symptom. First thing you want to do to get your parts is you want to come up, check the model of your mower. But the best, most effective way, because if you buy these from different places, they put different motors in them. So go to your motor and go up to your tag. Take that engine model, go on the partstree.com. Replacement parts, jack, small engine, any of those, and type in that. You'll get a schematic of the whole engine, all the parts, and that's where you're going to pick the part you need to fix. The part we got today is the magneto, or as many people call it, the coil. Part number. Always replace your spark plugs while you're in there. And some mowers have one coil and one spark plug, and it's like this one, this is a V-twin, it has two, so make sure you check that as well. On these engines, the coils are located around this flywheel here, so we have to take off this shroud. I'm gonna loosen all these bolts about halfway out. They don't have to come all the way out. And once this air cleaner is off, that whole thing should lift up. First things first, take this off. Take that cover off that fan. All right, once you get that off, down in here you got a little 1/4-inch bolt. Go ahead and pull that cover up. And you'll have all kinds of hoses and stuff attached to it. Just kind of let it rest back in there. Like that. All right, now you can see our coils here. One here, one here. And then you can see the little activator that comes around and tells it when to strike. Now I can unplug it from the spark plug. Little 5/16. Take it off. So these are all magnetic, and it's going to want to suck right to your flywheel. And you have to have it spaced to a factory calibration when you put it back. Now I'm going to show you a little trick that I do when I do that. You got a little electrical connection on the bottom. You can just slide that right off. There's your old coil. And I'm going to clean that up real nice. Some water, 400 grit sandpaper. Put a little water in the sandpaper. There we go. It's a lot better. All right. Go ahead and snug those down. Kind of not really finger tight even, just so it slides around. You can see that sliding around. If I go back and hold this and take this to the magnet, it takes it right to it, kind of violently too. It's hard to get off. There we go. So the key, the space in this is my key right here. Take your box that they gave you, rip off the top, and use the box as a spacer. So I'm gonna stick that right there, like that. Slide it around. Slide it around to where it sticks with that cardboard right in between it. Go ahead and tighten it down pretty good, and then do that to the other side. So I'm gonna do that. Slide it around to this one. Tighten that one up. All right, I'm gonna roll that out. Let the cardboard come off. Make sure it's not touching. Now look at that. That comes right across, doesn't touch anything, it's perfect. Now this has got another coil just like it on the other side. I'll do all that on the other one. So let's go ahead and finish this spark plug up. That'll be the end of the process for you. These don't come with a boot when you buy these coils, so you can use the old one that you have. I'm kind of a freak about stuff, so I always buy new ones. Here we go, and with the new spark plug. Put our new boot on, just like that. Just ran somewhere like down in here or something. Give her a click. Perfect. That's the whole step to it. Do the other side, put everything back on, we'll see what it sounds like. We got both new coils on. Everything's ready to reverse install. We'll just come around, sit down on these shoulders. Usually when you pull this off, the little fuel line thing from the fuel pump comes off, so make sure you get that put back on. Coming out the fuel pump, this is the line I told you to watch out for because it's so short, it always comes off. I noticed it didn't have one of these on there, so I'll go ahead and put one of those on. Something like that. Just want to start it up and see what it sounds like versus before. Make sure the misfire is gone. Test, see what she sounds like. Guys over here ripping a quad, pretty cool. Hey guys, that's all I have for today. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like the video, check out the people on the bottom of my channel called Bad Mofos. Hours and hours of fun. Also check my channel, there's all kinds of other videos on there. Some cool stuff, keep you busy for a long, long time. Thanks again for watching. Take care. Later. Peace.